y'all know it. And as you can see, the sun is definitely hitting. Dog, we back with another vid, man. And again, shout out to John Deere. Whenever y'all are down for the sponsorship, man, shout out to John Deere. But fellas, it's really about how bad do you want this? And what I mean by this, as far as your goals in life, how bad do you genuinely want it? The other day I was at the gas station and I've been telling myself, like, hey, we gotta steer away from anything as far as consumption that's gonna hinder you promoting life, right? Now, I've wind my way away from or from Wingstop, and it took quite a bit of time, but I gave myself a month, and then now I don't even really feel the urge to really even try to consume Wingstop. But I still eat candy from time to time. I still eat chips. And the other day I was in the gas station and I was like, dang, like I could really just get these chips. Originally I was in the gas station just to get gas. That's all I wanted to be there. But typically with some people, when they go somewhere, all of a sudden they need this and that, and all in actuality they don't really need it. You know what I mean? So I was in there and I was contemplating. I was like, hey, I could get this bag of gummies and it's not a big deal. But then I realized, like, hey, we had that talk. We've had that talk. Like, hey, we got to get better with this. Give yourself a couple of days and then, do it as a treat. And at that time, I didn't think I didn't complete anything throughout that day yet. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't be rewarding myself with anything. So I know I'm utilizing a situation that's so minute. It's not big. But guys, saying this in reflection of, for you, guys got to set out and do things that you believe that's going to get you there. So if you're a gentleman that wants to have a better physique, right, it's going to require you to spend time in the gym via sets and reps, increasing weight, maybe running on the treadmill, like getting your cardio right, that sort of deal. How bad do you generally want it? A lot of people could say things. It's so easy to talk. It really is. It is so easy to talk, and it's easier to talk amongst a group of people. But I'm very firm. Like, I'm trying to get better with this. If you're going to, as a man, if you're going to say you're going to do something, God dang it, you better go do it, bro. For me, I've even challenged myself, like, hey, I told myself I was going to do this. The very next day, the very next day I don't do it, it's going to happen today. Because I don't want to make myself a liar. I don't want to make myself a liar. So how bad do you generally want this? Whatever goal that you want. How bad do you want it? Some people want to wait. I mean, how ironic, right? We're towards the end of the year. So this whole New Year's resolution, and people are going to go ahead and fill themselves with with nonsense, thinking that, oh, okay, like I just need the new year for me to start fresh and for me to really go hard on my goals. Like you should have been doing that. You should have been doing that. Those are people that need motivation. Now, some people do need a little bit of encouragement, you know what I mean? But I give encouragement to those that are consistent, you know what I mean? Like, that makes sense. But for those that don't do nothing, that don't follow through, that's what I call it. Don't follow through. What do you need motivation for? At that point, you just need discipline. You need discipline. So again, I'm asking you, how bad do you want this? How bad do you want to become wealthy? Are you saving? Are you minimizing expenses? Are you budgeting? Like, what does that look like? Oh, you want to become knowledgeable. Are you reading books? Are you spending time? Are you reading 30 minutes a day? That's what I do now. I read 30 minutes a day. I read 30 minutes a day. I read 6 books this year. 6 books. You know what I'm saying? So how bad do you generally want it? You guys got to simply sit there and ask yourself. And then what are you guys doing as far as the groundwork, which I call process, to getting there? You guys got to generally ask yourself. It's so simplistic that you could literally go to yourself. You could go to your restroom, look at yourself in the mirror, and have this sort of conversation. I talk to myself very often. I really do. One, I'm the realest dude, so I got to talk to another real one, right? And then 2, just to give myself reassurance, like, hey, am I doing all the right things, right? Because I know how bad I want it. I know exactly how bad I want it. I tell myself I'm by far the most determined person ever. Like, my dad should have named me determination. Like, that's how, generally, that's how determined I am. You know what I'm saying? And if I do say something, it typically happens. It typically happens. I could ask any of my homeboys, if I said, hey, did I say this? Did it happen? Yes. Because I go out there and say, and that's also, too, I put pressure on me. So then it gives me more of a sense of urgency and assertiveness to go out there and do what I said I was going to do. I'm very big on doing. I'm a doer. There are a lot of talkers. There are a lot of people that are not hungry. They are not hungry. Me, I'm starving. I am starving for success. I am starving for improvement. I am starving for growth. I am starving for evolution. I'm starving. There are plenty of people out there that are full. Their plates are full. They don't feel the urge. They don't have the sense of urgency. They don't have that giddy up. They don't. They get older. They don't feel like, I don't know if I could. They come up with a bunch of excuses, all this sort of things. They just don't want it bad enough. Just tell yourself you don't want it bad enough. So we could cut the conflict, the internal conflict. So we could cut the internal conflict. Just tell yourself you don't want it bad enough. I don't know why these guys keep doing this. And I'm turning up just because it's like every day I keep hearing it's the same stuff. And it's like, bro, I know you don't want it bad enough. Like, stop wasting my time. You don't want it bad enough. And this is a video for those that if you generally want it bad enough, do the initial things in order to get what you want. So by the time that you do get it, you're not surprised. Me and my other 3 teammates were national champions at the NAI level. Track at the highest stage. We're national champions. I didn't even celebrate. Hey, like, what's going on? Like, what do you know, like, you guys just won. Like, what happened? My girl at the time, hey, like, you won. Why didn't you say? I thought we were going to win the year prior. I was already celebrating the year prior. Literally, in my mind, I told myself, hey, I literally told the guys, hey, we're going to win it next year. I don't care what occurred. Now, granted, there were some situations that made our chances better, but regardless, I still felt like we were going to win, and it happened. And I felt very confident about it because why? That summer, listen, that fall, I trained hard. Prior to that fall, that summer, I trained hard. That winter break, I trained really hard. That spring, I trained immensely hard. So when it came down to go time, it was just like, okay, like, I'm just replicating what I had in my mind a year ago and putting it out there in reality because I was just hungry. I was hungry, dude. I was hungry. My boys were hungry. Some of you guys are not hungry. You guys are not. You guys are living too comfortably. You know what I'm saying? So if you say that you want it, go do it. Go be that dog. Go be that guy. Go be that dude. Go be him. I keep hearing him. Like, a lot of y'all are not that guy. You know what I'm saying? Because you guys are not really doing anything to become that guy. So how bad do you really want it?